Bo Sigger, and you're watching Cryptid's YouTube channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell to see more videos like this. And on this video, I came across another picture of a cryptid that I took while doing my Bigfoot research in my Bigfoot hotspot. And the reason I do get so many peeping cryptids is not coincidence or luck or a bad case of pareidolia. And in fact, you may think that the chances and the odds that I have gotten so many peeping cryptids on camera is not likely, but what I want to show you in this video is that the chances are very high that this is a peeping cryptid, and I'm going to show you the reasons for the increased probability surrounding the photo and the context in which I took the photo in. There's a few factors, and I have made videos in the past documenting the Bigfoot research, and I'm only up to like the video 4, and all of those videos back up the probability and increase the probability, support the probability that for peeping cryptids. So I was going to make a video, and it was going to be about how to lure in the Bigfoot, but I think it's too soon for that. I think I need to continue on my Bigfoot documentary and continue giving more detail in chronological order to the Bigfoot research so you can see how things escalated. I think I learned also about Bigfoot in this area was all based from my research, and so I think I would like to be able to show you when and where and how in my research I came to some of these conclusions, and how I began to create a pretty complete profile and story for what was going on and what I was finding. All the dots were connecting, and they were creating a pattern and a shape, and it wasn't things random. That would increase my probability for peeping cryptid, for this being a peeping cryptid, as opposed to just, say, everybody in the United States. I'm going to tell you that the chances are that I do have peeping cryptids caught on camera because of the increased probability. Number one being, and I made a video about it, the history of Bigfoot sightings in Hemet, and the fact that it's a Bigfoot hotspot. It's been going on for a long time here, over many years. The second factor that would increase the likelihood is that I was finding footprints of quite a few different sizes in the area, and I was finding baby footprints that would imply that there is a family, and at least that there are young ones in the area traveling through. And then I found the nests, and what I kind of gathered about the research I did from the nests is that it's very likely that babies, the young ones, are kept in the nest during the day, and maybe the adults as well, and they probably are kind of sleeping there, and they probably have people watching out, sentinels. But it looks like very likely that there are nests there, and there are young ones right there in the area during the day as well, and they come out at night. And these nests in this picture are on the reservation land, which means it's not that was bipedal, that was following me and did the whoops. That was very likely Bigfoot in the hot spot, Bigfoot hotspot, for a minute was not even able to fight back that instinct to chase, the prey instinct that predators feel when they see something run. And, it paralleled me and ran really, ran along with me for a minute. And that was almost like something it almost didn't have control over doing. It just couldn't resist the chase. In this picture of this peeping cryptid in my Bigfoot hotspot, where the nests are and the prints are and the this and the that, Timber is running. First time I saw something dark in the left-hand corner, and the first thing I thought before zooming in was that, did I catch a black crow flying in motion? Something solid, because it was so dark. But in this picture, I kind of think what's happening is they're hiding in these things, and I think they're with the adults and the kids, and I think I see a white arm stretching across with a hand, and I think that there's an adult kind of holding the young ones back to chase, to run, because I already know running is a trigger for them. If they're there, they're likely peeping. And the other factor that I'm this landscape photographer, always taking these pictures, that just increased the likelihood all the more. Yeah, I get a lot of peeping cryptid photos. I don't think it's chance, coincidence, luck, or pareidolia. The next video I make, it's not going to be about how to lure Bigfoots. It's going to be continuing on in chronological order with my Bigfoot documentation of the research that I did. And the next thing that happens is I get a very bright idea to have a night investigation at this very, very busy, busy trackway where there's all these wild animals coming and going at night. And we'll talk about all that, and that'll be on the next video I make. And eventually you'll be able to see how I start to develop and build on the research and how it escalates and why, and you get a better understanding of why I think the way I do about the Bigfoot, at least the ones in my area.